Alright, so what's up, everybody? Hey, everyone! Hey! Awesome. Alright, so, well, there you go. There's my wife and my brand new daughter, 1 month old yesterday. So, yeah, she woke up one time 2 nights ago. She only woke up one time, and we were like, we made it! And last night she woke up like 6 times. Alright, so today we're going to talk about this. I thought about this for a second. I feel like, you know when you go to church and you feel like, man, that person taught, or the pastor talked to me. I don't know if he was talking to anyone else, but I know he was talking to me. Have you ever felt that way? So I'm just going to say this real quick. For whoever this is, for whoever this may be for in this room, stop lying to yourself. Stop getting in your own way. Stop being realistic. I know that's like fluff, but quit being realistic with your goals and the things that you want to accomplish. You're lying to yourself every time you do it, so don't do it. All right, now I'm going to speak the truth, okay? Cool?
Cool.
Yeah. All right, so the first thing I'm going to say is listings. Now, who was here about 3 months ago when I was up here talking about listings? Raise your hand. About half the room. Well, the other half, come a little bit more to the team meetings. You're going to learn a little bit something when it comes to listings, because what we noticed was year to date we were at 0.3%. Y'all remember? I was like, we need more listings taken. We need more listings taken. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
The month after that, we went up. We hit 3%. Year to date, we brought our number up to 3%. So good job. I looked at the numbers for last month. Guess how much we're up now year to date?
4.
No. 0.8%.
Oh.
So we went back down. Now I understand that there was a hurricane and there were some other things that were happening, but I do want to bring clarity around that, because I think we're up about 24% in listings sold. So we're kind of eating up our inventory. Would you agree?
Yes.
So one of the things that we want to do is focus on listings. That needs to be our one thing, and I'm going to show you why here in 1 second. That needs to be our one thing for the first quarter of 2019, because as you know, we are past New Year's Eve right now. We're in January. So in order for us to set up the first quarter like solid, need to focus on listings as being the one thing. And I'm going to show you why. Because it actually starts compounding and makes a huge, wait, how do I spell this? Anybody read that? Impact. Can I show you why?
Yes.
Because when we get a listing, this is my house. When we get a listing, we know that this listing has a seller, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We know the seller has a listing agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cool thing is once this thing goes under contract, we then have a buyer, and we have a buyer's agent, right?
Yes.
Now, when this listing goes under contract, who all is affected? What are some other people that we start bringing into the transaction?
Contractors.
Attorneys, contractors, what else?
Lenders.
Leverage, admin. Do you agree that once you start selling your listings, the team or yourself starts making money, it funds the admin?
Yes.
All right, so what else?
Lenders.
Lenders. Oh, spell team. Let's just, it funds spell team, right? All right, so what else? Appraisers, right? Say again? Oh, yeah. Shucks. All right, me too. It starts to fund me as well, correct? So the impact that you make on one listing, you start impacting the seller, the listing agent, could be me, the buyer's agent, the appraiser, the spell team, the attorney. Everyone that's in the process gets affected by one listing. And if I were to write all that down and I circle the ones that are making money, I would say 98% of all of that would make money, correct? Because we know sometimes the sellers don't make money. And same with the buyers. Right or right?
Right.
So the cool thing about that is we take one listing, everyone makes money, and that money gets to directly fund their passions, their family, and the money gets to come back into the community too. And we make that huge impact by doing one thing. Taking one listing impacts a lot of people. So when you go out there and I say, listings, you're not just doing it for yourself, you are affecting a ton of people, including the compounding effect of their family and the community too. you have to turn from E to
E.
E to P. What does that mean? Moving from entrepreneurial to purposeful. So not just hoping you're going to get a listings. They're going to call me because they know me type of listing appointments. The only way that you make this happen is from turning from entrepreneurial to purposeful. Your calendar must support your goals. You've got to look at your calendar and see what it's doing in order for you to bring on more listings into your business. You got to treat it like a business in essence. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Two-part series. Another E for my bold grads. Latch. Woo. Hey, my name's Ruben and I'm bold. Alright, so logic makes you think. Emotion makes you act. So when you go into a listing appointment and you start tapping into the emotion of the seller, they will more than likely work with you. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, what's your goal? Well, obviously I want to sell my home. All right, great. So tell me why that's important to you. Tell me more. Tell me more about that. Go deeper and deeper and deeper until you tap into that emotion. Because when you can tap into that and you can show them how you can get their house sold so they can do whatever they need to do, more likely they're going to work with you, not just you saying, well, I'm the best real estate agent in town. Right? You have to tap into their emotion. Logically, it makes sense that they need to sign with you. But emotion's going to make them act. Does that make sense? So if we can do this, turn from E to P, and we can tap into their emotion, we can make a huge impact when we focus on listings. Any questions? All right, I'm done.